Good afternoon. This special report, we're going to give you an update, breaking news on the Officer William Porter trial. There's been a major development from downtown.
That's right. I am just getting information right now from Mike Hellgren, our reporter, who is in the courtroom. The Porter trial, a mistrial has been declared in Officer Porter's case. That is coming from Mike Hellgren. A mistrial, which means a hung jury.
We knew about 45 minutes ago that the jury had sent a message to the judge, and we were trying to find out what that message contained. People gathered in the courtroom, including Marilyn Mosby was there, so there were strong indications that something major was about to be announced, and indeed, it appears this jury has not been able to come to a unanimous verdict on any of the 4 charges.
That's right. They came back yesterday in the afternoon and said that they were deadlocked and they couldn't reach a verdict. Again, there are 4 counts. Let's go over some of those accounts, but first we're going to go to Mike Hellgren, who has the very latest for us from just outside the courthouse. Mike, catch your breath and tell us what happened.
It only took a few minutes. The judge held a bench conference, then he brought the jurors in. He said he received a note indicating that they cannot come to a unanimous verdict. He then thanked them for their service. He ordered everyone to remain in the courtroom while the jurors left. There was another bench conference, and then everybody just ran out of there. Ms. Mosby was in the courtroom. Family and friends of Porter and of Mr. Gray were in the courtroom, so we knew something huge was going to happen. We thought there might be a verdict. Perhaps we thought that they would read them an Allen charge where the judge would say, well, you can't come to a unanimous verdict, but please be reminded that this is, your service requires you to try your best to do so. The judge did not do that. He just said, you can't come up with a verdict? Okay, you're a hung jury. This is a mistrial. That's it. So basically, that's what happened in the courtroom. These hung juries happen in only about 6% of cases nationwide, according to the last study that I was able to find. And obviously, it was a complex case with a lot on the line. The jurors knew about the gravity of this situation, and they gave it their best shot as far as we can tell. I mean, they spent all morning long deliberating without a note, without any indication that there was any trouble. They did ask for some transcripts of witness testimony. The judge denied that. And then they came back with this other note that they were hopelessly hung on this case. It was about 3:30 or so, 3:40, and it took a little bit more than a half hour to get everyone in the courtroom. Now, Officer Porter faced 4 charges: misconduct in office, reckless endangerment, assault, and manslaughter. The jurors were unable to come to a decision on any of those charges at all, so there wasn't even a partial verdict. Total mistrial in this case. This is bad news for the prosecution, obviously, because this case was also a linchpin for the other 5 cases involved, and Officer Porter was expected to possibly testify in the case of Officer Caesar Goodson, the van driver. His trial is scheduled to begin January 6th. Now that won't happen, so we don't know how that necessarily will impact prosecutors' case against Officer Goodson, but obviously it is not good news for them. Now, prosecutors could, if they want, retry this case. They have to decide what the benefits are. They have to decide whether it's just too much to put the city through this again, whether they could win again. It's hard to say where the jurors were. We don't know what the count was of the 12 jurors, like how many wanted to convict him and how many wanted to acquit him. If the lawyers get that information, if prosecutors get that information, that could be the basis for retrying Officer William Porter. But again, at this point, as far as we know, there has been no decision made on that. All we know is that this is a hung jury, a mistrial in this case after 2 weeks of testimony and deliberations that started on Monday afternoon, ran through all of yesterday, and went today starting at 8:30 with a small lunch break up until 3:30 this afternoon.
Mike, if I can interrupt you. If I can interrupt you one second, Mike, this is Denise. Can you tell me what the atmosphere was in the courtroom when this announcement was made, when the judge said this? And could you see Officer Porter and his reaction? He
seemed pleased from what I could see. His mother was 2 rows over from me. She had a very faint smile on her face. The jurors were stone-faced from what I could tell. I mean, there were no smiles on their faces. They really, as far as I could tell, showed no emotion. I mean, obviously, this isn't a total victory for Officer Porter because he could still face these charges if the prosecution decides to retry him again. But I can tell you, Denise, it was so tense in that courtroom. And I mean, that's something that you see in these huge cases with Mayor Dixon's case, for instance, the last really big case we had like this in Baltimore. We also felt that tension in the courtroom, just waiting to see, is this going to be a verdict? What's going to happen? There were victims advocates. I honestly did not see Freddie Gray's mother. She may have been in the courtroom. I did not see her. I noticed Ms. Mosby was sitting in the far right part of the courtroom. She had conferred with one of the main prosecutors, Michael Schatzow, just before the first bench conference when all the attorneys went up, spoke to the judge, and then the judge made that announcement that this is a mistrial. Vic.